Need a second. Just thinking about everything I've been through, it's a blessing. Each and every L I take in life just stand for lesson. And I ain't really interested in completing the second.
Yo, what's up, my kin? It's your boy DK Dice. We're back here again on another video. Now today, we got our third installment of this How to Build a Perfect MUT team. Now today, we're going to be going over cornerbacks, the third position that I feel like in Ultimate Team that is the most important. I'm going to give you guys, again, the three tiers: the I'm broke, the cheap tier, and then most expensive. Real quick, before we get into it, there is obviously golden tickets that have dropped, and I've done this in all the other videos as well, for quarterbacks and the users. There's actually a user that dropped today, which was Leonard Floyd. Yeah, he'd be considered a user, but again, outside of the realm of possibilities for a lot of us. But we're gonna go ahead and go to programs, just show you guys the GTs real quick. Marlon Humphrey is probably the best DB in the game. Just because of the chemistries that he has, that out of my way chem, secure tackler, two of the best defensive chems in the game. Shoot, if there was a way for him to get a third one and have up, he'd just be insane. But the thing that makes him really good is his coverage stats aren't that crazy, but what makes him, good, one, his speed. I believe, can he get to 90? No, he'd get to 98 speed, maybe 99 if you have the John Madden coach or whatever. But the other thing is his, I believe it's his block shed too. So the fact that he has out of my way and 94 block shed is absolutely insane. That's a 96 hit power. Like, the dude is an animal. If you blitz him, I know a lot of people run 4-6. If they run fire zone and send heat, that's coming in. But yeah, and then you got Quincy Wilson, another good guy. I believe he also has high block shed as well. Not as good, but again, outside of, what we're doing here. So with those three tiers, we have the I'm broke tier, which is under 20K. The next one is, the little bit less, cheaper, like 20K to 100K, somewhere around there. And then the next one is the most expensive, between 100 and 275. The reason why I chose 275 because that's right where like all the better cards lie. And all the other ones are kind of like just whatever, and they're extra. They don't hold anything like they're not good enough for me to pay that much for them. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna try and do this a little bit quicker, and a little bit more formatted, and cut in and out of certain cards. But yeah, let's hop right into it. Alrighty, so the first one, and I'm gonna go from best to worst out of these categories. So the first one that I go with the cheap tier is Rondé Barber. He's again 19K. And what's nice about these legends too, that you'll see the common theme, that we could use whatever chem you want, whether you want toughness or physical front. If you want to match up chems that way. But with Rondé, I feel like he's the best for this tier because he has the 91 speed. So he has a lot of speed. We give on height. The thing with corners this year, and like most years, you want physical corners, big physical corners that have speed, and that have the 91 zone. But he's all around probably the best coverage corner for the price. 91 speed, 91 zone, and 94 zone actually. But he has he breaks that threshold, and then he has 91 man. So he breaks those thresholds, and he has 93 press, which is beautiful. He has over 70 catching, so he's gonna catch any pick that's thrown his way. So he is personally someone I would go with number one for one of my corners as well. Yeah. So the next best option I have is Kyle Fuller. Now, if you guys watch my budget team series, he's actually on this team. Again, he's very fast. He's a little bit taller than Rondé, which is really good. And again, he has the 91 zone, which is what we look for in all our corners. I don't really man up too much personally. And I don't suggest you do unless you have these high-end corners that have over 96 speed and 90-something man with press and all that kinds of stuff. I wouldn't look to go man at all because of the receivers that everybody has. So zone is key. Zone is key. He also has 92 press if you decide to press. 81 catching, which is huge. 89 play rec is a little bit on the lower end. I believe Rondé had a over 91 play rec as well, which makes him good, and he's gonna jump and react better to certain plays. But he's still a very good card due to the fact of his 91 zone and the speed that he has. All right, so the next one here, he is about 10K right now. I did do a little bit of research on my man. But again, like Fuller, he has the speed and a little bit more height than Rondé, and he's got the zone. The only thing with him though was the catching, but he has great agility, which has them turn and break on balls a little bit better. And like, so let's say like if there's a C route or a slant, he'll cut with them. So that's you know, that's where the agility comes into play. Low man, which is fine because we don't run man that often. The catching is the only thing that scares me here. But again, like I say in some of these other videos, you're going to give and take it, in certain spots with some of these cards. For 10K, this is something you can't beat at all. Alrighty, this next one here, for whatever reason, he kind of rose in price. I was going by MUT prices too, but I kind of checked beforehand. Like the other day, or like yesterday or so. I don't know how his price rose, but he's right around that 20K range. 93 speed, which is huge. So he's probably the fastest of all these guys. He has the 91 zone. Press, he has 90 play rec, and he's got the catching, which is nice, and what we like a lot. One thing I'm not doing is with their block shed. Some of their like run supporting stats. I want to show you guys. But a lot of these guys, 67 block shed. That's not too good. But like I said, you're gonna give and take. And with these guys, all you want them to do is be fast and have great zone. We look to run support a little bit later on. Alrighty, and last but not least, we have my man Paul Krause. I mean, he's someone I've been rocking with since he dropped. Because he was one of the few guys that came stock 91 zone, and his height is just 6'3", 91 zone, and the 92 catching. I mean, he's not going to drop a pick for you. He has the height. So let's say something I've been noticing a lot, and that I've been told a lot. If you put guys with over 6'3", or even if you have, let's say, Calvin, right? Ultimate Freeze Calvin. They have enough height, and they have the zone and the play rec to be like, okay, I'm gonna pick this corner out if I can, as opposed to some of the shorter guys. So that 6'3" threshold is really key when putting guys in hard flats in certain situations. They may be able to pick that corner out. So this is huge. This is somebody I would definitely pick up and then pair them with a Rondé or somebody else, or maybe stick them at safety if that's the route you want to go. Now we're getting into the little bit cheaper tier, and if you guys are on a budget and you can't spend 100K on one single card, this is the tier for you. And I feel like right here is probably your best option for corner. If you could like put all your coins into one corner, this is it. This is it right here. He's the best corner, hands down, because he has secure tackler. I feel like secure tackler is probably one of the most important chemistries on defense. Depending upon their tackling. If they have like over 96 or 7 tackling, there should be no reason why they're missing a tackle, and you shouldn't worry about their tackling to begin with. But right here, Night Train lane, secure tackler, 94 zone, 6'1", 93 speed. I mean, the dude is just an animal. He's a ball hawk on the field as a corner. I'm sure if you guys seen the 99 one, this dude is just, he's so similar, man. 80 catching, 91 play rec, 90, man, but that's okay. That's okay. That's better than what we had before, right? The agility, the excel. This dude is just an all-around monster, man. All right, and then the next one that we're gonna go with. I mean, you could go with any of them. I mean, I can't see what I see because then it gets to 100K. But Rod, what's it? Actually, you know what? Before I go ahead and say the freeze one, let me make sure that the 96 one isn't. Oh wow, huh? Maybe he only, okay, yeah. All right, so maybe he only has 94, 95. Okay, so this 95 one right here, is Snow Beast one, is another one I'd pair right with Night Train, because now we're getting into physicality and the run support. I didn't look at Night Trains, but I'm sure some of you guys know Night Train is really good in run support. And what's nice about Rod Woodson is that he's a great returner. Once he catches the pick, spin move and juke move, 90 and 93, that's insane. That's something that's like an extra intangible with some of these guys once they catch picks. I want to go to his block shed, show you guys his block shed. 77 block shed. Now we're starting to get real physical. He has great power move and finesse move, so he's going to get off the blocks and help you. Alrighty, now we're going to another legend here, and a guy that I love a lot. Not as much as Rod Woodson or Night Train, but he's right there with them. He doesn't have the height. I believe Rod was also 6 foot as well. But this dude is just, he's so fast, man. He's so fast. And I don't know why, it's something glitchy about like the guys that got like all the padding and whatnot. They look like goons out there. He doesn't have 91 pressing, but that's okay. I wouldn't worry about that. 94 man, 95 zone, 93 rec, 95 speed. Like 95 speed is like, there's a difference between 93 and 95. Trust me when I tell you, this man Mel Renfro moves. He moves, and he's another. You can't go wrong with any of those three right here, man. It's tough to, you know, grade these guys 1 through 3. It's insane. Alrighty, so this next one, and it's so crazy that like at this tier, all these guys are like about 50K. I said 100K just to, you know, give some room if you wanted some other guys, but these guys, they're all about 50K and they're all goons, man. I would rock with them right now on my team. I have that guys, so I'm blessed. But if I didn't have the coins, these are guys I'm rocking with. I wouldn't probably upgrade. I wouldn't upgrade because I wouldn't need to, because these guys are animals. Maybe in the speed department, but I mean, you put them in position, they're gonna play ball. Again, another guy, physical guy, run supporting guy. All these guys are gonna help you in run support. We're gonna go down here to his block shit as well, and I don't need to go through the speed and zone, because you guys see that 75 block shed. Rod had 77. I mean, all these guys. Actually, let's look at Ramsey's hit power too, because I think he has like some crazy hit power, and I believe Rod, Mel, and Nitrate all have the trait that and so does Paul Krause too. I didn't even talk about him, but he possesses this trait called Big Hitter. If you go to muthead.com and you look up these cards, these traits are how they play certain things and why certain situations they play out. That's, you know, for another video if you guys want me to explain that. But not 87 hit power. Like, come on, man, you can't beat that. You can't. And last but not least, we're going to Eagle Corner. Not Eric Allen, but Troy Vincent, full legend. He's just like Mel, except he's just a little bit less physical, I feel like. Let's go down to his block shed. He, unlike some of the other guys, a little bit less block shed, but he is still pretty good. He's actually 6'1", though, so he's taller than actually all of these guys except Ramsey, I believe. Ramsey and Night Train, he's the same height as those guys. But he's another gazelle, man. He's just gonna fly around the field and make plays for you, man. I don't have much to say about him. He's just a beast too. Like all these guys, they're all about 40 to 50K, and they're gonna play ball for you no matter what. I think this tier right here might be the best cheap tier of any position of quarterbacks. This is where you'll get the most value on your team, man. I promise you guys. Alrighty, and last but not least, to the big boys. Anywhere between 100 and 275K, and the first one, the best corner in the game, I feel, is Night Train. You could have any chem ×2, and he has secure tackler and tip drill also, which is, I mean, do I even need to say anything about this card? Because I didn't go to the block shed on the other one. Let's go to the block shed here, and we're gonna go to his hit power as well. He's just been a card in Madden that's 86 block shed. Like, come on, man. He's just been a card. 95 hit power, bro. Like, there's linebackers in the game that don't have that kind of hit power. Like, that's insane. That's so crazy to me. But he's got to be the best corner in the game. Best all-around corner in the game. And you can have any chemistry you want. Like, you can't beat that. You really can't beat that. You really can't. Alrighty. And then the next one, again, his counterpart, Rod Woodson, 98 speed. Like, bruh. The only thing he doesn't... Ninja. Come on, man. The only thing he doesn't have is press, but it's fine, though. 97 man, 96 zone, 84 catching, sorry. I mean... Oh my gosh. Coverage goon. 80 block shed. Sorry about the notification. Oh, Jesus. Jeez. Oh my goodness. 80 block shed, 75 finesse move. I mean, this dude is just an absolute dog. 86 hit power to pair with Night Train's 95. I mean, I believe he has the trait as well too. Crazy, man. Crazy. So the next one right here is going to be Mel Blunt. Again, I think he has any count as well. Limited edition Mel Blunt. 94 speed. So he's a little bit slower, but like those other guys, unlike Rod, he has secure tackler, which I love a lot. And he has a 6'3" height as well. So that's, you know, the difference between him and Rod. Same sort of block shot. I believe he has about the same hit power. Yeah. So the only thing that makes him different from Rod is the speed, that 4 speed difference, which is huge. That's a huge speed difference. I promise you guys, that's a huge speed difference, and I have both of them on my team. But the secure tackler and like his physical nature, I don't know why. Like Mel, they both are physical, but Mel just, that's a scary dude to run into, bro. He's the third option for you, for me right here. And then now we're getting to the less physical guys, but probably some of the better coverage guys as well. Eric Allen, not Eric Allen, Troy Vincent, 96 speed, great coverage stats. The catching is a little low for me for Ultimate Legend card, but that's all right. And I'll show you guys. And then the next guy is going to be DRC. So you guys will see that they'll lack in, you know, the block shedding and the hit power department. Actually, he's not too bad with hit power. And I guess DRC isn't either. But these are more coverage guys. Oh, Cardinals. There we go. Yeah, 90 catching. That's crazy. I know for sure he lacks in this block shedding department. 76. But he's gonna be your backdoor guy. Not gonna, you know, he'll play the run. He will. I promise you, he will. He's played the run for me. 76 hit power too. But those two guys are just a little bit less physical. And they don't have secure tackler, or they don't have. He might have a big hitter. I don't know. I know he had it in the past, but I'm not sure if he still has it or not. But that's gonna be this video, guys. I hope this guys helped you. You know, maybe you were unsure about some of these guys, or there was a guy that wasn't on this list. You're like, you know what? I never thought about that. Or there was a guy on this list. You're like, you know what he said was right. Yeah, let me pick him up. So I hope this guys helped you. You know, give you guys a better direction. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. I love you guys. You guys have a blessed day. Till next time, guys. Peace out.